She stood in the storm, and when the wind did not blow her way, she adjusted her sails. Come, let's get inspired by her story.
Hello, I'm Prashanti Tarpankar. I teach in Nyan Prasarak Mandal's College and Research Center. I'm an associate professor, Department of Commerce. I'm also a writer, a translator, and an actor. And I think one of my most well-known nowadays degree is I'm a cancer survivor. You can call me a cancer warrior. Uh, Actually, I'm from Vasco, though my surname is Tarpankar. My parents are from Kankon, in a small village called Tarpan. But I have been born and brought up in Vasco. And I have enjoyed my childhood in Vasco. Schooling, college also I have enjoyed. And then to MES. And MES, when I joined, that is the first time I saw that some of our senior boys, where they were doing some drama or something, skits and all that. And I was a little interested. But, I was very, how you will say, like, I was very thin and not very well dressed or quite, I was on a quieter side. I was not outgoing or anything in a group. So nobody actually offered. But then I would say that I want to do it. So the whole group was, one was Shripad Shetty, Gyanesh Moge. They were my seniors. And I got a very small role, first role in their one act play. But the bases which were there, again, of, doing theatre, I learned from Gyanesh Moge, which was very, very, very nice. And the whole atmosphere, all girls and boys, all of us would go take part in one act play. So that was one, my interest began. In the meantime, simultaneously, many of my friends were interested in poetry. I was also interested in books, so I used to read lots of storybooks. So this is how I grew. And when I was doing my MCom only, I was invited by Father Saturnino in Benaulin. There is a Holy Trinity High Secondary. He said, you can come and teach here. So I started teaching. Actually, my subject is commerce, but I was teaching Konkani also because there were no Konkani teachers. And so first year I taught on lecture basis. Then second year I was made permanent, and third year. By then we were in a group together, and I was very close to my now husband, Sandesh. So some discussion, it was not, many people ask us, what is your love story? Actually, there is absolutely no love story as such. We are very close to each other, and we said, since we are close to each other, why not, decide about our future together? And so our marriage life began. I joined here in People's, and for 5 years I was teaching there. I enjoyed there also. I learned a lot of things there also. And then then I saw in a college section there was vacancy in Nyan Prasarak Mandal. Earlier it was called as VNS Bandekar. And I joined there. I was teaching in People's. What happened was, someone asked me, would you like to, act in a film? And there is an audition. And Saeed Mirza was the writer of Kabhi Paas, Kabhi Fail. So then there was an audition and I was selected. Then in 2004, my brother-in-law, Sanjeev Prabhudesai, he wanted to do a film based on Damodar Mauzo's movie, Sood. So I acted in that immediately. After I finished that, Rajan Talak said, I want you to do a small role in Alisha. So that is how my film journey began. And once or twice you get experience, you get exposure, people know you are acting, they approach. One day when I was just changing my clothes, I realized that I have some, a bulge. It's a small bulge in my underarm. So when I looked at it, and a small nipple to it. Now I knew from whatever I had read, and another friend of mine had, that it is called a third breast, and it is harmless. So I really didn't bother, but I mentioned it to my daughter. I said, this is what has happened. So she said, Mama, why don't you, just ask doctor. Now, one thing we had decided, between me and my husband, we decided one thing, that certain norms we are going to follow. So we decided we are not going to look at any online material. In the sense, you get lot of information about cancer. So I think one day my daughter was looking at it, and when she looked, she was scared. So we said that all information online is not authentic. So we are not going to look at it. We will ask doctors and we will ask Navya Network. That is we had decided. And people also were, telling us different things. Such stories, don't worry. I know that after cancer, someone has lived for 5 years. Another person has lived for 10 years and all that. Like, then I somehow from within started making jokes within myself. I said, anyway, if those people have died, what can I do? I'm not thinking of dying. I mean, because all the negative things are being put forward. Another issue which many people have, and fortunately I didn't have that issue, and that is losing of hair. So Dr. Shikhar Sarkar also kept saying, "Ago te mache केस पडटले, that you have to see." So I said, it doesn't matter to me. I was never a beauty, आणि हातून आनी कितें व्हडलें जातलें, काय problem जावचो ना. So he said, there are people who go and shave. I said, हाँ, I heard him, and I said, हाँ, आणि काय म्हणू ना. And there was Vada Punav. When Vada Punav, all women go around banyan tree. So my husband, I think, was at work at that time. So I went to Suchita Narvekar had a parlor. So I went there and I said, "Kes maka cut karpak jai." So they all looked at me. I said, this is what has happened to me, and आता केस पडपाचे आसा because of chemo. And hair was becoming very, it was becoming soapy, and they were coming in my mouth, and I was finding it very yucky. So I said, I'm calling my husband. I said, चल रे, आमी वांगडा वडा पुनव करूया. And I cut my hair, this thing, and I was fine with it. My husband also was fine with it. And I thought, maybe thode dis I have to tie. So I got scarves and I tied it. Then some friends of mine sent me wigs. I tried that. I tried it for about 16-20 days maybe, and then I got fed up. I said, I don't want all this. I removed those wigs and the scarf. I used to just go like that only. I used to go for marketing. And 3 days chemo zalo. Once that chemo was over, I would go to market, do my marketing, or I had to, only fish market I would not go because it's quite wet and there can be infection. But other work I used to do. Otherwise also normally I don't cook in the house, so that cooking was not there. But all other normal activities which I was, so other days I would do. So those 4 chemos, I was fine. So I decided that, and I really felt that when I have support of so many people, few people who are talking negative, I should neglect. So that was the second thing which both of us decided. Negative things we are going to ignore. In fact, I have such lovely memories, of going to market, and when I am buying something, one vegetable vendor asked me, "Buy to barik zala, kide zala?" And that time I had tied my hand. So I said, "No, maka cancer zala." So she said, "What cancer?" I said, "Chhatiyecho zala." So don't worry, this happens. Then everyone, the love they gave me, I was feeling as if, I am going to meet some of my closest people in that market. So I also feel that my personality is such that I didn't close. I didn't hide it from anyone. I told everyone. Even in the market, wherever I went, I have seen women when they saw me without hair, they would do this. And I would also do this. That means people accept if you are ready to, open up. So I feel in my journey, what helped me was the choices which I made. I made a choice. My husband, definitely. My husband is part of me, and he both of us made that choice, but we are not going to hide anything. So we told people about it. What I liked about Navya, or even what I liked about Manipal or Dr. Shekhar, was, see, mine was a very minor thing. They could have said, rokde jatle go bare the. They took every time they told me, you cannot take this cancer lightly. I know there was a person along with me, she had cancer, similar type, a minor. So many people gave her advice that you don't do chemo, do radiation, and only diet you do. Today she is not there because then it develops. So I feel that was another choice that we decided we will listen to doctors. With my experience, I would just like to suggest some things to people who have been facing cancer, and to those people who have finished his ordeal and now are facing life, that each human being has cancer cells, and it is unfortunate that some of us get it aggravated. We have to just look at it like that. Let us not demonize it. Another thing which is very important is we have to be very alert about our body. Sometimes we are not alert about it. And even if we know something, we say, nothing will happen. You have to immediately go to doctor, because now the medicine is such that always there is a hope. So earlier it was cancer, it means hopeless. Today I feel cancer is hope. Only thing is you have to go early. So you have to have cancer se azadi. Even if you get cancer, you have to get it out of your head. This is one thing. I would also like to tell viewers that don't stigmatize cancer. The minute you hear that there is cancer, and with all the experiences which you have, some people overflow with whatever they want to tell. I think you should just be with this person and not give extra advice, or doctor is there, doctor will give. And in fact my doctor had told me that he said you can get out of cancer, 75% is with you. You need to be positive. So I feel people should be positive and supportive to cancer patients. That can help cancer se azadi. Another thing which is very, very important is, which helped me, and that is humor. Don't look at everything with a micro attitude. Sometimes we have this microscopic attitude. This happened, that happened. You look at it from an overview. Look at it in a larger perspective. You will see there is always a humorous side to anything. And the minute you realize there is some humor in it, you forget a lot of things. Like for example, whenever people told me, तो मुगो तो 5 वर्ष जगलो, तो मुगो 25 वर्ष जगलो. So I was having conversation with me, how come मरपाचे गजाली चित्ता? And I feel I changed after cancer a lot. In the sense, I was also like all of you are running after this. I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to do this. I have slowed down a lot. I have learned to respect my body. I think it is important to respect your body. I have learned to respect my body. I have learned to respect my space. I have slowed down. Whatever I want, I am doing it. It's not that I am not doing it, but I am not running after it. And I feel my best tool today is humor. So in short, for everybody, I feel humor should be the tool. You should have objectivity. You have to do your right choices, and you should have the correct perspective to life. And if you have all this, you get a lot of positivity. You don't have to say, the positives are clear. It is nothing like that. You start thinking in an objective way, and you learn to become positive.
Once you choose hope, anything is possible. This World Cancer Day, let us choose hope and give courage to those who need it and make them believe that they can and they will. If you felt that this was a meaningful episode, then please like it. If you know of someone who might benefit from our chat with Mrs. Prashanti Tarpankar, then please share this video with them. And for our viewers' information, Navya Network and Muskan are two organizations that empower cancer patients to take informed cancer treatment decisions. We will now meet again next week. Until then, stay safe and keep smiling.